Gachagua achafua ground. You have to love a Taifa Leo headline.
Bold. They go there.
Right? Aya. Aliyekuwa naibu wa rais awasisitiza wakazi wamuulize Ruto kwa nini anawaadhibu ilhali walimpigia kura mwaka wa 2022. Aidha, amewataka wasimpe rais zaidi ya dakika 20 za kuhutubu. Dakika ngapi? 20. Adai kuna mpango wa kumhangaisha na kutumia polisi na njama ya kugawanya mlima Kenya kisiasa.
Do you remember last week's headline? Ati Gachagua is
he's
Yeah,
not
yes. This is even less than a week later.
Did it last long?
That's him now saying, don't give that man more than 20 minutes to speak to you.
Wasn't the headline last week saying, no, we're not going to say anything bad. We just want to.
He's welcome. There's even more. He's even talking about how much it should cost. Come on, taka gemi ni 3,000.
Kuna 30,000. Okay, aya. Aidha, aliwataka wakazi wapandishe bei ya kusikiliza kila alichodai ni uongo wa Daktari Ruto wala wasikubali hela chache. Yani, take the money, but don't be bargained out of a good deal, my brothers and sisters. Quote, usichukue shilingi 200 kusikiza uongo. Anzia kwa shilingi 3,000. Yes, wanawake kupiga unyende ni shilingi 10,000. Kupiga
you want ululations 10,000.
Yes.
Kupiga makofi.
Kina mama.
Ni 2,000. Na kucheka ni 5,000.
Ametoa red card.
5,000. You're laughing. 5,000.
5,000 is
For laughing.
for laughing.
Yeah.
5,000 to Janet. Haraka.
A red card has finished.
It's a red card.
For clapping?
For clapping, kupiga makofi ni 2,000.
2,000 bob.
Yes. Na unyende ni shilingi 10,000. 10,000.
10,000.
Yeah. Hivyo. So kwa jumla hizo ni kati ya shilingi 20,000 na 30,000. Haya. Lazima Rais Ruto aje na pesa hizo kwa sababu tulimchagua bure. Msimpe zaidi ya dakika 20 za kuhutubu.
But first of all, I am always against this thing of kula kwa jano, kura kwa Mariam. I am against it because it is perpetuating that culture of buying, of making elections expensive.
Yes.
It was said by Uhuru and Ruto when they were campaigning, kula kwa nani, kura kwa nani, and it was said also by the Raila camp, and said by politicians all the time. It's wrong. You should not be asking for money because you've come for a public rally. It should not be the case. It should not be. We should not be spending money for campaigns. Now, Gachagua is coming here with the red card of saying that if this guy is coming to the mountain, we teach him anything less than 3,000.
This is how to organize yourselves and what to ask for.
But quick one, do you think politicians will be able to pull any crowds without these okay, inakwanga like 200 clearly, that's the standard rate. Alisa msichukue 200. So without that 200, do you think they would be able to pull crowds?
You see, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Because we have gotten ourselves into this situation where I must be paid to appear, then I don't get paid to appear. And that's where we lose it as the citizens. Because I say, I'm not going to engage with Janet on whatever seat she wants me to give her.
Because she didn't give me any handout.
Yeah. She didn't. Sasa huyu amekuja kututembelea kwa nyumba na hata hajakuja na kitu kwa mfuko. Hajakuja hata na unga na sukari. That is wrong.
It is wrong.
I should be listening to Janet. Okay, you want me to give you this seat? MCA, governor, MP, president. All right, these are my needs. Tell me how you're going to resolve my challenges.
It's a vicious cycle because I think, number one, we inculcated this culture, I guess, a long time ago. And then you bait people who don't have access to much, which for me is the most diabolical thing about it all, is that you know that I need access to better services, to whatever it is, just for my daily needs. In a sense, a lot of these people are kept at that level because it works so well during elections. So I don't know whether it's called weaponizing lack of access, but in a way it is. So it's very twisted. So then they get used to saying, at least I'll have something, my breakthrough, when these guys come. Then you normalize it for them to say, come out aleta kitu, then I didn't need to come out.
Yeah.
And it's cyclical, especially around election time.
And by doing that, you then sell any right to question this person.
Yes.
Because the person bought the seats.
Yes.
They did.
Right?
Essentially, they bought your vote, your ear, your opinion.
Yeah. Do you know how hard it's going to be to unlearn that? Like, I know it has to happen, but it has to be such a huge push to unlearn. But as long as there's a convenience for it, as long as there's reprieve, quote unquote, then people will always buy into it.
Allow me to be the bad guy. If every time a politician has come, they have tendered, they have worked, they have promised, they have none, and none of it comes to fruition.
Yeah.
Right? And they come for a rally. And you're like, they will come and they will promise and nothing will happen.
They're going to lie to me anyway.
Yes. But I can walk away with 200 bob.
Yes. That's kind of what it is, I think.
That's it. You make a good point, but it also comes with, that's the reason why the bagger is lying to you.
It's a cycle.
Yes.
It is.
Because he's
Chicken
giving
and
you
egg.
200 bob.
Yeah.
You have absolutely no right to then question him and say, hapana wewe nini pangeni line.
Narudisheni pesa kama
Pangeni line wapatia 200 na nitatengeneza barabara. And they go. Professor Karuti Kanyinga of the UN and Tom Boyer have been doing studies after an election. I've not seen the last one for the 2022 election, but yeah, I think I saw it. The minimum that someone spends to win an MP's seat in this country is between 35 and 50K. Million.
So, yeah, I was going to be
30 million to win an MP's seat.
Okay.
From a purely business perspective, how are they making that money back?
That's exactly it. So when I go into parliament, don't question me when I go and hobnob with these people, because I'm looking for the tender, because I'm looking for that CDF money. So that CDF money is brought in 100 million shillings for 5 years. I'm the one who's going to cool out all that CDF money. I'm the one who's going to win the contract to do the school, and I will do a school for 3 million shillings
and use the rest.
Only use that's it.
35 to, did you say 35 to 50?
Million.
The minimum, as in the minimum is 30 million shillings just to campaign for an MP seat. To campaign for an MCA seat is over 10 million, Bob. You tell me. Where is that money going? It's not that this money is going at, for logistics, at, fueling the vehicle, and it's also...
It's easy miambili.
Yes. It's crazy.
Lot to do.
It's crazy. And I don't like the fact that now it's being perpetuated at the highest level by a leader such as Gachagua saying, wakikuja itisha 10,000. It's wrong.